that immature that I think that sign is sort of funny to me. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong area. I'm at the World Dairy Expo in Madison, Wisconsin. So at the World Dairy Expo, you'd expect there to be an unbelievable amount of chocolate milk, right? It should have to be swimming upstream in a flow of chocolate milk. I can assure you that's not the case. Maybe in cow there's a lot more of that. It's a much more ag-focused event, I suppose, than like a milk marketer's event. So there's not so many chocolate milk producers here. It's a lot about the equipment and the farming. So I did search high and low for chocolate milk. I did find some. Despite all of the decent chocolate milk there is in Wisconsin, local stuff, what you get at the dining hall is Prairie Farms 1% low fat. It's fine, Prairie Farms, but it's, why would you have a 1% chocolate milk? Trying to please everyone pleases no one. There's not a lot of calorie conscious foods here. So there's ice cream everywhere. There's fried cheese curds, and laying up here, playing it safe with a 1% chocolate milk, I think is a grave injustice. And it was $1.50. What a ripoff. Okay, so every year there's a dairy products contest. Cheese, milk, all the dairy product stuff is entered into a competition, and then whoever wins gets to slap the world's best label on the package. And I don't know if there's a statute of limitations for it, since we've seen Purity Dairy still putting that on their label from when they won in 2005. So this year the chocolate milk grand champion was Prairie Farms whole milk. And yeah, Prairie Farms chocolate milk is good. It's good. I'd say it's an 8. It's very good. But the best in the world, they can say it's the world's best. Yeah, not even close. So in looking further into it, the judging board, the WDPA, who runs the contest in August, on their board of directors, the president of their board of directors is from Prairie Farms. So I guess that's a coincidence, but they also don't get hundreds of entries, I'm sure. They probably, I don't know how many they get. I'd love to take part in it, in the judging, but I think, who knows, they probably get 15, 20 entries max. And I don't know what they judge it based on. I don't know what their base of chocolate milk judging is. Maybe it's super scientific, and maybe it's a little more political, who knows. Hey, World Dairy Expo, day 2. Smells like shit.
It's a new day, yes it is!
Main takeaway for me is it's the World Dairy Expo. There's people from all around the world here looking at cows, buying cow embryos and equipment, and they've got only 2 chocolate milks available. One that's average and one that's super average. Both 1%, both in a small carton. They don't even have what they considered the grand champion this year, the Prairie Farms whole milk. It's not available here. In all of the buildings, and there's tons of different buildings and tons of different concessions, I went to all of them, And that's what you get here. You get two different kinds of 1%. You know, it's why even bother? It's really something that needs to be addressed for next year. You could have a booth and just buy the good stuff in the store and resell it at the booth, and you probably in the first 6 hours, you know, make up however much it costs to have the booth. So kind of very disappointed on that. I know the world doesn't revolve around chocolate milk. For me, it sort of does, but really, if people want that stuff. You look at the lines that people are willing to wait in line for an hour and a half to get some fried cheese curds or some ice cream. You know, just give them another option. Why not? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm under a fucking weeping willow tree and it just decided to come down and smack me. I guess maybe talking shit about Prairie Farms, it's taking that personally.